2V Unknown, Event 7. This should be a good one. I think today it's going to be me and Flash, and we're going to go out to the range, and there's no telling what we're going to get into when we get out there. So, with that, I am going to, as always, I'm going to go ahead and get the airplane started, and we'll meet again when I get out to the range.
We have a new bogey on the left gimbal, 41 miles, 20,000.
Welcome to the first 2V Unknown. The key to success today is keeping a good lookout and a thorough radar scan. Rios, sanitize the airspace ahead of you. Use teamwork for better radar coverage. One scan's high, the other scan's low. Pilots should be looking outside at all times, keeping an eye out for any pop-up bandits. In order to make this engagement even more realistic, pre-merge shots will not be allowed. You'll need to visually identify the bogeys before you can open fire. Therefore, once the initial radar contact has been made, you may decide to keep the section together and maneuver for an ideal shooting position, or you can use the old eyeball shooter game plan. The eyeball would plug into the burners and fly ahead to VID the bogeys, while the shooter drops back about 1.5 miles a trail. As soon as the eyeball visually identifies the contacts as hostile, shooter will still have sufficient time and separation for a head-on aim 7 shot, so be ready. If you decide to keep the section together, make sure you maintain a good combat spread for mutual support, and remember what you learned about loose-deuce tactics to effectively engage the smaller and more maneuverable MiGs. If you get kill removed, rock your wings and proceed to reveille peak until the engagement is over. Alright, you got any questions? Let me know when you're ready.
Alright, so I'm going to run this. This is Event 7, 2 versus Unknown, so we don't know what kind of bandits we're going to run into, how many, and what they're going to be, so we're just going to fly until we engage them. I figure you guys seen enough startup and enough landing, so I'm just going to get right into the middle of this, and we're gonna run it, see how it plays out. And I think I'm gonna go with game plan A, the eyeball shooter. So here we go.
Top Gun 1-1 ready. Dudes ready. Fighters ready. Bandits ready, recorders on, fights on. Fighters echo, fights on. Lead's got 2 bogeys bearing 080, 35 miles, 15,000. 2, crew low.
Let's go with game plan A.
Eyeball shooter. 2.
This way they can't see my smoke. They don't know I'm coming. Be nice if my RWR wasn't washed out.
Shit, there's 2 more on this 6. No.
Got 2 on our 6 low, huh? Let's focus on the head-ons. I want to VID these guys.
We have a new bogey. Left 5, 13 miles, 17,500. That is not a buddy.
They come.
Hey, I've got a bogey. Lead has maneuvers. Bandits turning south. 17,000. No IFF on this one. Target is hostile.
Doing. Victor turning left.
We have a bandit, 10 o'clock, 2 miles.
There he is.
We have a bandit, 10 o'clock, 3 miles.
If we can't get this one. Box 2. He's dead. No, he's not.
Box 2.
Damn.
Flares. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock now.
How'd he do that? He got that overshoot on me.
Flares.
There he is.
Box 2. 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock Box now. 1.
And
Another at 12 o'clock. Box 2.
Wow, they're missing.
Kill bandit. Box 2. Copy kill. Kill bandit. Copy kill.
Damn. I don't know what happened there.
He's at our 6 o'clock. Flares. ATOL. Missile 4 o'clock.
This guy right here. There's my bandit right there. Shit.
Flares.
You guys are dead.
He's at our 1 o'clock. Flares. He's at our 1 o'clock. He's at our 1 o'clock. And another at 6 o'clock. Flares. Box 2. He's at our 11 o'clock and another at 10 o'clock. He's at our 9 o'clock and another at 3 o'clock. Kill.
Nice.
Copy kill. He's at our 9 o'clock low and another at 12 o'clock. He's at our 12 o'clock and another at 12 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock now and another at 5 o'clock. Box 2. That's a kill. Copy kill. Bandits, knock it off.
We got them all. That was nuts.
Gun 1-1, knock it off.
That was a hell of a
Knocked off.
furball scrape. It seemed like we had
Alright, fighters, head
way
back to Reveille Peak, and let's set up for another run.
way more fighters than I thought. I swear I killed the same one multiple times. Or I just missed. Because fighters that were marked as killed, I didn't see them rock wings and then bounce out. Whew, all right then. Well, I like that one. That was fun. Crazy, but fun. There. I hate that. Oh, I shouldn't use the word hate. It's the minor inconvenience that you have to use the weapon selector to kind of reset your weapons if you want to redo the lock. I mean, in air combat, that's not well. See, like right now, I can uncage and then hit target, and it's gonna look for a bandit on the right side. What you do is, but to reset it, so now it's locked onto flash. I go radar. Now I got an aim 7 shot on him. Okay. But if I want to reject that, let's hit that again. All right, so let's move on. That's fun.
Top Gun check. 2. Ground. Top Gun 1 is clear of the active. Request taxi to parking. Top Gun 1, roger. Cleared to taxi to ramp Alpha. Top Gun 1. After landing checks. Skid. Off. Command selector valve closed. Radar off. Pressure is good. Lower guard up. Mines up. Taxi light. Set. Flaps. Up. Drag chute. Jettison. Stab augs.
Hey, you're gonna have to give me a minute, bro. I'm taxiing. Kind of ground steering here for a minute. All right, there's my crew chief. All right, chief. Go chocks in.
Roger.
All right. Stab box off.
Yes, sir. Internal wing dump. Normal. ILS. Off. Anti-ice. Normal. Radar.
Turn the stupid defog foot heat off. Seems to be a sticking point for this guy.
Off. Stab trim. Down 3. Reference system selector. Standby. Rain removal. Off. Pitot heat. Off. IFF. Off. Temperature.
Hot.
Full hot. Defog foot heat. Defog. TACAN.
Is that a Mustang taxiing by? It is.
Formation lights. Off. Sight shutter. Closed.
There we go. Mission complete. Event 7. 2 versus unknown. It was a pretty good mission. We scored quite a few kills. I'd say 4 kills, 2 for Flash, 2 for me. Seemed like I was hitting some of the same bogeys more than once. I could be wrong about that. But off. Gotta make everything safe. Thermal power's off. There we are. Event 7 complete. Go see how we did. We're back at it for event 8 someday.